Hello my dear friends! Today I'll teach you to make money on binary options with maximum simple strategy, which helped me a lot in the beginning of my trader's way to earn my first money, to get my first profits. And if you want to earn money on trading as well, then be sure to watch this video attentively. Enjoy! So we're trading on pocket option platforms, the link is in the description as always. Okay, let's set the required indicator. We open this panel and choose the Chain Panels indicator. As we see, this indicator consists of the channel, which is limited by particular borders. And our goal is to watch these borders. These borders throw us support and resistance level. Resistance level is located at the top. And if the price reached the higher border, then we open a deal with lower. If it reached the support level, which is at the bottom, then we open a deal with higher accordingly. Now let's start trading. Before we start trading, I'd like to explain you some really important thing, guys. If we see the price is going down sharply or up sharply and it doesn't stop, meanwhile touching the same one border, then we do not trade in such cases. As in this case, support and resistance levels have not been formed yet. We're trading when we see a particular level only, and we can trade from it. So guys, I enter for 1 minute with higher. We see the price reached the support level, and besides that we can watch candles. Their feature is that they have a big shadow at the bottom. It means there's a buyer here who's trying to push the price higher. While this deal is in process, let me tell you how these levels are formed and why rollbacks happen from them. So, listen. There are only two players on the market, buyers and sellers, and level is formed in the exact moment one side becomes stronger than another one and the market is reversed, which further tells us there are a lot of money beyond this level and the market has not enough force yet to break it through. And we confidently close this deal in a profit. We've got just an awesome movement and we go on. I open a deal with lower for 1 minute. We see there was a level of resistance formed here and I enter with lower from it. When approaching this level, we already face red candles. Besides that, we see gray shadows at the top. It means there's a seller here and they're going to try pushing the price lower. Watch how awesome movement we're getting right now. Wow, and this indicator works out just perfectly as it shows nearest interest and levels so accurately. From which rollbacks can happen. Look how perfectly we're making this deal close. We go on. So I open a deal with lower for 1 minute. We see the level of resistance was formed here and I expect a downward movement from it. Besides that, we see the last candle has a big shadow at the top. It indicates the strong seller who will be pushing the price down. Have a look at this awesome movement we're catching once again thanks to this indicator. We're getting a confident profit from this deal. Wow, have a look at this movement and we go on. Whew. I open a position with lower. We see the level of resistance was formed here and I expect a downward movement from it. Besides the signal from indicator, we obviously need to consider secondary factors which will help us to confirm the entry point. I'm mostly using candles, but in this case, I don't see any signal candles. This is why I recommend you watching the general trend. We all know it's a downtrend here, but confirming the force of this downtrend is possible thanks to the last levels. We see the levels formed here, but indicator shows us this level much higher than it really is. Okay, so it confirms a strong downtrend, and this is why a rolling back downward movement will happen from here pretty possible. And also awesome deals closed in a profit. So I enter for 1 minute with higher. We see the trading corridors formed here. The price entered support zone and I expect an uptrend from here. Some small reaction from this level has already happened, but I think it will be continued. First of all, we see the candle has a big shadow at the bottom. It means there's a good buyer here. And we also see some great full-bodied candle right after this one. It confirms the buyers here, and it's pretty possible the uptrend will be continued. Great profit, guys, but it was comparably risky, to be honest. Look at this great impulse we've got in the end, but we still got a great upward movement. Let's go on. So my deal is opened. The first thing we need to see is that the price reached the resistance zone, from which I'm expecting a downtrend. The second thing we see, confirming factors, is that there was an exact number of reactions from this area. We've seen it. Besides that, if you watch the last candles, we see it has a big shadow at the top. It indicates the sellers is strong. And watch how awesome impulse we've got once again. We're getting a confident profit. So guys, I enter with lower for 1 minute. We see indicator shows us support zone, in which we've already seen lots of reactions. The price entered it and started showing a particular reaction with lower. Besides that, if we watch candles, we see big shadows at the top. It shows us once again there's a seller here who will be pushing the price lower. Well, those two factors are old enough to open a deal on the strategy. Okay. As you see, I increased my bet amount by $200, and for you, I recommend considering no risks. Watch this awesome movement we've caught, and we successfully closed this deal on a profit. Well, I think we can conclude now. So we turned $300 invested into $1,100, and just imagine what would happen if you were trading together with me. By the way, today I ran a free trading session in my Telegram channel. The link is in the description as always. Please follow it if you want to repeat after me and get your real result. So, we fixate profit and move to withdrawal. Okay, we click Finance panel, Withdrawal. Withdrawal button. Here we fill in the sum and cryptocurrency as a payment method. We fill in the address of the wallet here, then we fill in the code. Our withdrawal request has been sent. Great. And that's it for today's video. I hope that this strategy will help you to get your profit with binary options, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. See you soon.